This is Scritch from Synthetic Killing Unit, and you're listening to RageRockRadio.com.
RageRockRadio.com presents
The Hidden Track.
This is Scritch
And this is Siren.
from Synthetic Killing Unit, and you're listening to RageRockRadio.com.
Hey everybody, Matt Connerton here for the second episode of The Hidden Track here on RageRockRadio.com, our brand new show. And this week, our guest is Synthetic Killing Unit. How are you guys?
Doing
Not
great.
too bad.
So we have, let me make sure I get your names right, Scritch Scratch and Siren.
That is correct.
That is correct. Now, are those your real names?
Absolutely, they are.
I figured as much. So, tell me about what exactly Synthetic Killing Unit is, because I know you guys make music.
We do, but our music's a byproduct of what our actual job is.
And what is your actual job, Mr. Scratch?
Well, we're a task force, and we're elite task force robot killers.
Uh-huh.
We rid the world of creepy critters, digital beings, nasty terminators, things that spy on you, things that try to hurt people. And, in this day and age, with the way technology's progressing, you need someone out there like that. So you could think of us as an electronic Ghostbusters, if you will.
Really? Well, how does your music help you to accomplish this?
Well, basically, we have a CD, and the purpose of the CD is used to repel these beings. So you could take the CD that we've created, and the tracks on it are actually hidden messages, or hidden binary code, or hidden elements that repel robots and things like that. And it's a last resort protection device for someone at home to protect themselves from these type of beings. So, someone goes out, they buy a Norton antivirus, right?
Uh-huh.
They put locks on their door. They buy an alarm system for their car. You should also have something like our CD to be able to protect yourself from digital threats as well.
Okay. You sound insane.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, you're welcome. No, Siren, you don't sound insane. You haven't said anything yet.
Oh, yeah, not really. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're probably insane.
I
as
try to
well.
let him do all the work.
Really?
And, because he's really the brains behind the whole thing.
Well, what do you do?
I am head of security,
Really?
and as well as a guitarist in the band.
Okay.
Or so-called guitarist.
Yes.
Right.
Right. See, it seems crazy, and a lot of people are going to think that. But at the same time, you'll go home, you'll get a virus on your computer, you don't know what it is. Next thing you know, your face is over a bunch of porno sites, and, your credit card's stolen. And they don't know why. So at the same time, the ignorance goes hand in hand with people thinking we're crazy. So it is a real thing. It is a serious thing. And people need to be aware that there are digital threats. There's people putting microchips in people's skin. There's, people hurting each other using, chemical weapons or electronic weapons. There's things called nerve cannons out there that you guys don't know about. And if you think about it, take a look at the recent war we've had. Think of all the people that perished in the war, all the money that we spend sending these troops, food and supplies. Now think about if you took that and you switch that over to maybe a robotic type form. Send robots over there. There's zero overhead. Send them over there really, except for the fuel that you gotta spend to get them there. There's no loss of life, and the Terminator movies are actually becoming a real thing. The way that technology is becoming less and less expensive every day. And now let's say you had one of these beings. Let's say this being decides to go rogue. Let's say that there's a virus in one of these robots, and it goes haywire. No one's going to know what to do. And people think that this is a futuristic thing, and it's not a futuristic thing. This is now. This is what's happening now, and we're here to protect the human race from some sort of atrocity like that.
So these robots are a threat to us, even though we build them to serve us. You guys feel that these robots are some sort of threat to humanity?
They can be. They can be. In certain cases, they are. Right now, there's a lot of robots out there, or mechanical beings that are laid dormant. Mm-hmm. They don't actually hurt anybody, but there's others out there that do hurt people. So you got to look out for that. You know, sometimes you think maybe, oh, you know, my computer's giving me a hard time. Maybe it's just bad luck. You know, oh, well, you know, this car just magically shifted out of gear and ran me over. That must be a shot of bad luck. You don't know that this could actually be either a malfunction or something like that, or maybe it's another form of artificial intelligence. So you got to look out for that type of stuff, and we're here to kind of have a voice and educate you folks on exactly what this is all about.
Now, when I was a kid, I had this little robot called 2XL, and you put 8 tracks into it, and it teaches you things. And it had kind of a high squeaky, not squeaky, but kind of a high nasally voice. It was like, I am 2XL. I always sensed that there was something a little bit evil about it. Is that maybe because the robot, without me realizing,
it seems
was
innocent
a threat?
at first. It starts off as a toy, and then the next thing you know, we're going to welcome these toys right into our homes that are, you know, have programming built into them that is designed to take advantage of you and you know, in your finances or anything. You know, who knows?
Oh my goodness.
Well, for instance, back a few years ago, as Siren knows as well, they had a string of Kirby's. I'm sure you've heard of Kirby. And,
yes.
And then they also had a string of another toy called a Furby. I don't know. The Furby was a little bit different. It, I don't know, had the cute little gremlin-looking thing. And the Kirby is this, like, pink puff type thing.
Yes.
Anyway.
I remember the Kirby commercials. They were terrifying.
They were. Well, the Russian government was actually taking these toys, and they were putting cameras in their eyes and microphones in their mouth, and they were shipping them out, and they were spying on people, and they were getting reconnaissance information via these toys. And it's a very realistic thing, and people laugh at it. They don't understand. I mean, how do you know when you go to the dentist, when you have a cavity filled, that there isn't a microphone in there?
Well, I've never had a cavity.
Oh, well, that's
You are fortunate.
Yes,
yeah, you're fortunate.
yes.
But you don't know because you don't see these things. And with the conspiracies that happen in these days, and I mean, I'm somewhat of a conspiracy theorist, but I usually don't go overboard. But we've seen this in real life every day. We go out there, we get a call, we get a report from someone, we show up, and this is a real thing. It's only a matter of time before it happens to you. And that's what we're here to try to give you guys some preventative maintenance on how to avoid that, and hopefully help our music act as a vehicle to help us get our message out.
Wow. You know, at first I thought you guys were completely insane, but I'm starting to be convinced, and frankly, I'm quite fearful.
And you should be.
Yes, yes. Well, tell you what, I might feel better if we hear a song, because your music does drive away these evil robots.
This is
correct?
true.
It's true, yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we
Please
play
do.
something from Synthetic Killing Unit?
Okay, how about Searching for You?
Searching for You. All right, here it is from Synthetic Killing Unit on RageRockRadio.com.
RageRockRadio.com.
American Metal Radio.
The heaviest place on the internet.
I'm getting power from my
Trying to find that special instrument with great service? Indie Music Store in Milford, New Hampshire has what you need. 603-673-2733. New and used instruments, sheet music and books, student rentals, trade-in and consignment. Owned and operated by Jeff Harrington, a custom drum maker who specializes in drum sales, repairs, and restoration. Indie Music Store, located at 307 Elm Street in Milford, New Hampshire. 603-673-2733. Or visit them on the web at indiemusicstore.biz. Indie Music Store, independent store for independent musicians.
Looking to amp up an event or party? Call Loudkeeper Sound.
In New Hampshire,
603-289-1409. Indoor-outdoor concerts, festivals, public address speaking, conference meetings, outings and parties and more. 603-289-1409 or on
MySpace at myspace.com/loudkeeperaudio.
top quality sound reinforcement for all your event needs. Drumlin Down Studios. Located in the foothills of New Hampshire Seacoast, Drumlin Down Studios is a state-of-the-art recording studio for all your recording needs at prices you can afford. Call 603-580-5339 or visit Drumlin Down on the web at drumlindown.com. No project is too large or too small. Call 603-580-5339 for information. Drumlin Down Studios.
All right, searching for you from Synthetic Killing Unit here on RageRockRadio.com on the Hidden Track. So what is that song about? Is that about searching for robots?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, how do I put it? We're going to town. We're getting pumped up. It's sort of almost a musical montage about us getting ready to battle. And there are certain times in our career, our robotic career, that started off at a very young age where we actually had to go and fight these things, and this was kind of a song to get pumped up and ready to do it. So that's what that song's about.
Yeah. Well, that's how it makes me feel. Like I want to beat up a vacuum cleaner right now.
Probably a waste of time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your best bet, if you want to do something, would be, if you want to fight back, head into your car and pull out that little black box, that little tracking unit that's in there, because you probably don't know this, but everywhere you drive, you're being tracked by your vehicle manufacturer. And where you go sends information back to the manufacturer telling them what type of car they should come out with. There's probably a reason why they come out with more and more mid-size SUVs every year. And that's because they find that a lot of people travel in the woods, they do a lot of off-road, and they can tell where you've been, where you're going, how long it takes you to get there, how fast you drove, by just this little box that they don't tell you about that's actually inside your car. So that would be a first start. Remove that thing and you don't have to worry about being tracked anymore.
I didn't know about this. I feel violated.
You should feel violated, and so do we, and that's why we do this. So.
Wow. Oh. So, what are your future plans for this? I mean, how do you intend to keep fighting these robots? And how do you even know which robots to fight?
Well, I mean, the music itself helps us not only by actually defeating some of these threats, but it allows us to produce income to help us fund, our weaponry and all that kind of stuff that we need to really take care of the big ones,
So basically we use that income to develop more modern tools, and we're going to go ahead and use that in our future endeavors. So basically, to answer your question, this is how we get around to do this. So in the future, we're going to kind of expand a bit more. We're going to come out with some more CDs. And while protecting people using these CDs, it'll actually fund our escapade, help us move on in our career, and possibly inform the whole world about what they're up against right now.
Well, speaking of informing people, now again, I mean, you guys sound like you know what you're talking about, but how come I don't hear anything about this on the news or anything, this threat of robots and technology?
Because that's exactly the way that they want it to be. You ever have it when your power goes out in your house? Mm-hmm. You realize that there's absolutely nothing you can do. You said, your power goes out, well, maybe I'll find something to do. And then you go to turn on the television, it doesn't work. Like, well, maybe I'll make a phone call. Oh, my phone, base is powered off the wall. I can't call. And then you start to understand how helpless you are without those things. In that same sense, on the other side of it, you have to understand how easy it is to cover up things that are used to market or generalize you as a human being. So, for instance, when you go onto a website, you go onto a search engine. I won't mention any of them, but you're being tracked. Your every move, where your mouse goes, where you click, is being tracked. You have maybe a portable game system, okay, and you beat a level in a certain amount of time. That sends demographics and information back to them, especially if it's got a LAN capability, which a lot of them do. So, in the same sense, a lot of things are covered up, so they're seen as a feature or an added bonus, or this will connect to the internet. This will do this for you, do that for you. This will do your taxes for you. When in reality, that's true. But some of those will actually come back to bite you in the end. So you got to look out what you're doing. And we're here to basically tell people about that. And hopefully in the future, I'll give you guys some resources on our website where you can keep safe, keep off the grid. And if and when things do go totally haywire, not on a localized basis like we take care of now, but on a national basis, or hopefully not, God forbid, a worldwide basis, you'll be able to protect yourself. You'll be able to get off the grid and survive, and you won't be stuck in the hailstorm of robotic attacks. So that's what we're here to tell you guys about. So act now. This needs to happen now, so you can be safe for the future. It's coming very quickly.
Well, how do people act, as you say? I mean, how do people join your cause?
Well, what you can do, first thing is to get our CD. It's called Negative on the Inside. It's the title of the album. By us, of course, under the title Synthetic Killing Unit. You can get that, and that'll give you a basic idea of what we support. You can also check out our website. It's www.myspace.com/Synthetic Killing Unit. It's one word. We also do have a band site, so it's based off of just the band, at www.synthetickillingunit.com. And on there's a contact page. You can submit your information, and very soon we're going to be doing what they call a SKU team, which is basically a team of helpers that want to get involved in this. They want to make a difference. They want to do something, have a chance to work with a lot of cool electronic gadgets and things like that. You can submit your information, join our cause, and have a lot of fun doing it. And you may possibly get to take part in some of our live concerts that we do as well, which is going to be sort of a theatrical-based thing. So you definitely got to check it out. We're going to put that on for you guys. So keep in touch with that.
So do people have to want to get involved to really... I mean, what if someone just wants to listen to the music? Like, take me, for example. I'm very self-absorbed. I just want to listen to the music. I don't want to make a difference.
That's great.
You will be just by playing the CD. That's the best part.
Oh, that's excellent.
Right.
I mean,
so
if
I don't even
they're-
have to do anything. I can just play the music.
Exactly. And you're helping us out by supporting the cause, for whatever you paid for the CD, and at the same time, you're helping eliminate some of the small threats that could be in your neighborhood.
Exactly.
Really? And what is this, by the way, this mysterious blue room I keep hearing about?
We try not to talk about that. We don't.
I don't even know about it.
We try not to. We've been
really?
asked about it a lot, and at one point we were going to make something up.
I thought maybe that was your studio where you record or something, or...
We don't know. Yeah, I mean, we don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you waterboarding robots in there or something?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. We can't really discuss it anymore. I mean, yeah. I don't even know. Maybe you had some type of information that was bad or something like that. But as far as this blue room, I mean, we can't really go in any more depth about that because we don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know, like I said. So I wish you had told me. I mean, if there was one, but
Right. No, there's.
we could talk about it.
We can talk. Yeah, because I don't. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So there is no blue room.
Well, we didn't say that. We
Oh.
just said that we don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Right.
All right, then. So when is the this CD? When does this come out?
Well, we got plans. We're wrapping it up right now. We're just adding our few last tracks, which are coming out very good. You can look forward to this very soon. It's going to be sold on a lot of different outlets. You can get it through iTunes, Napster, CD Baby, Amazon, Lala, mp3.com, a whole bunch of ways you can get it. Of course, we do recommend that you purchase the physical disc, just because of the resolution and the quality of the disc will help you. You'll know what I mean, for those of you out there who know what I mean. You get this disc, and you also have a chance to get a free gift. So I really recommend you go and you purchase the CD, and you will also have the chance to get a free digital download of it.
Really?
So that way you can get it encoded very high quality. and you can get the CD with the artwork and all the stuff we put a lot of work into. So.
And do you get to see the Blue Room?
No, I don't think you
no.
do. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. And I should probably mention the websites one more time for people who want to find out more about your cause.
Sure. We're on a lot of different sites, everything from, Broadjam, mp3.com, amazon.com. But if you want to learn more about what we do, you can head to myspace.com/synthetic killing unit, just like it sounds. One word. Mm-hmm. And our main site, which is designed as a band-oriented or musical-oriented type website, is www.synthetickillingunit.com. One word.
All right, very good. Well, Scritch, Scratch, and Siren from Synthetic Killing Unit, thanks for being here with us and instilling fear in all our listeners.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Pleasure.
And why don't we play one more track and repel some robots on our way out?
What do you think?
What do you say? Let's do Planetary Overload.
All right, Planetary Overload from Synthetic Killing Unit here on The Hidden Track on RageRockRadio.com. Thanks, guys.
All right.
RageRockRadio.com.
American Metal Radio.
The heaviest place on the internet.